Welcome to another dojo topic. Today we're going to be talking about unity consciousness. And with that, I'm going to share my screen with you. And I'm so excited that you're here. Please join us every single week. We are here at the dojo virtually live every Tuesday. You can join us live if you like. If not, I'm really glad you're here to watch the video. Of course, that means you don't get to be part of the live conversation if you were to join us live, but you do get the benefit of seeing the topic that we discussed today. And today's topic was on unity consciousness. Last week, our topic was on 3D and the dualistic realm. So if you were unable to join us live or you haven't yet seen the video, I will put a link to that video at the end of this video so you can take a look. But again, today we're talking about unity consciousness. What is unity consciousness? Unity consciousness is the direct awareness of the interconnectedness of life, the felt knowing that there is no separation between you and everything else. It is the state in which you realize that everything that exists is arising within a single form, infinite field of consciousness, and that you are that field. Take a deep breath and just breathe that in. This isn't an intellectual concept, but a direct lived experience. When you're in unity consciousness, the illusion of the separate self dissolves. You no longer feel like a person in the world, but as consciousness experiencing the world. Everything, every sound, every thought, every feeling, and form arises within one boundless presence. Can you feel that within you? Even unpleasant or painful experiences can be seen as part of the same whole, rather than something wrong that's happening to you. So, what happens in unity consciousness? The personal identity becomes transparent. The personal self isn't destroyed. It's simply no longer the center of your experience. It becomes a tool, not your identity. You're not trying to fix or fight the story of me. You're simply aware of it without feeling attached to it. Experience becomes impersonal, but intimate. You still feel emotions, have preferences, and show up in life, but there is no grasping or resisting. Pain can arise, but it's not personal. It's like weather passing through the sky. It's deeply intimate, yet not entangled. Awareness becomes primary. Thoughts and emotions are no longer running the show. Awareness, the space in which all things arise, becomes your state of being. You don't just access this awareness during meditation, it becomes the background of every moment. Unity consciousness is so powerful because it's energetically efficient, as opposed to the personal mode that burns a ton of energy through overthinking, emotional reactivity, or physical tension. When the personal mode quiets, energy returns to the system. You feel balanced, clear, and surprisingly peaceful. It regulates the inner realms. The mental realm stops over-processing. The emotional realm stops being triggered by every little thing. The physical body relaxes and often begins healing. You stop creating resistance. Life doesn't need to be constantly negotiated. What is, is. And from this state, you make empowered choices, not reactive choices. You feel deeply connected not just to people, but to nature, to God, Source, the Creator, the universe, nature, life itself. You experience an unshakable sense of belonging. How do you access unity consciousness? Unity consciousness is not something you achieve, it's something you remember by resting as awareness and ceasing to identify with the personal self. You can begin to access it by noticing when you're personalizing an experience, such as, why is this happening to me? Letting go of resistance, such as, this shouldn't be happening to me. Resting as the observer to what arises without judgment or identification. Choosing presence, coming back again and again to now. And most of all, trusting that unity is already here. You're not chasing it, you're allowing it to reveal itself to you. Unity consciousness is the power of turning off the personal mode. Unity consciousness is our natural state of being, a field of impersonal, effortless awareness. When the personal mode is turned off, we return to the wholeness and balance that exists beneath the stories, the reactions, and the mental noise. When you're ready to stop carrying what was never yours to hold on to in the first place, you'll know it, because deep down, you know there's a version of you that doesn't need to fix, force, or figure out anything. You don't need to fight anything. You simply are. She simply is. She lives from peace, not performance. She allows, and in that allowing, she heals. It's time to stop being drained by your thoughts and emotions or trying to control every outcome. You've done the inner work. You would not have attracted this video if you hadn't. And now you're ready to embody the freedom that was promised from doing the inner work. It's time to experience life without taking everything personally and allowing the experiences you crave, such as more ease, more clarity, more presence, without over-efforting to get there. It's time to appease your curiosity about what happens when you stop energizing the old stories and just let life move through you. In unity consciousness, you don't transcend life. You become deeply available to it in the most empowered, balanced, and loving way. This isn't about becoming more. It's about remembering who you already are. And when the noise falls away, prioritize sitting in the stillness. Let it speak. Let it restore you. Like birds flying in formation, when two or more beings rest in unity consciousness, something extraordinary happens. We create a morphogenic field, an amplified field of awareness that holds space for healing, clarity, and profound energetic alignment. In this space, we don't just shift individually, we rise together. This is what we do every week, virtually at the dojo. It's a sanctuary for the awakened woman, a gathering of effortless presence, a field where truth reveals itself gently and powerfully. Consider joining us weekly at the dojo. Bring your presence, your stillness, your willingness. Let's co-create a field where personal stories dissolve and divine awareness leads. Take a deep breath. How has this message landed on you? How are you feeling in this moment? Remember, how you're feeling in any given moment is your current state of being. If you're wondering about personal mode, which is the dualistic realm, unity consciousness, I invite you to go back and look at the last few couple months that we've talked about unity consciousness, the dualistic realm, the dualistic mind, non-duality. We've been talking about this. This is your opportunity. You've attracted this message for a reason. And if you need any kind of support with this kind of information, if there's something in your life that you just say, you know what, I am so ready to let go of this, I invite you to visit me at masteringyourbeliefs.com. Look around, see what calls to you. And in the meantime, this is Nancy Muller, the one and only Life Sensei, saying ciao for now.